Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And yes, today's video is a review of Good Girl Bad Blood. I just finished it today. So it's fresh in my mind to talk about it. This book, I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to get through it. I think I've just been kind of in like a reading rut, trying to like push myself too far to where I wasn't fully enjoying reading. So I did kind of give myself a little break before jumping back into it, but I finished it. It is here. I still love this book. It's still dear. It's not my favorite of the series, just because so much goes on, and I feel like for me, I was struggling a little bit to keep up with everything, but like reading it a second time, I think I got a better grasp of it all, but so much goes on. So there are going to be spoilers, just fair warning. If any of my Good Girl Guide to Murder books that I talk about, there's going to be spoilers. So if you have not read the series, don't watch any of these videos. Come back in like a week or two when I'm done talking about the whole series. And then enjoy my videos. And yes, A Court of Mist and Fury is going to be next. I know I've been promising for months. Okay, once I finish the Good Girls series, I will do my reading vlog. Okay, it's fine. I will finally do it. Yeah, because I know I've been I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I just push it back and do something else. So I will do it. I have it literally sitting over there waiting for me to finish. It's there. I'm going to get through it. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back into this. So you of course follow Pip, the main character in the whole series, and she puts everything we know about the first book on a podcast, like everything, and she keeps up with Max's trial, because yes, he is in trial for the assault accusations that he got in the last book. So Pip is following the trial, and she's like, he's going to jail, he's going down, I've got the proof, like, we're ready. So she's updating it, and she's telling everyone there's not going to be a second season, but she is going to do updates on what goes down with Max. And they have like a memorial for Sal and Andy from the last book that the whole town goes to celebrate. And Pip notices that one of her friends' older brother, Jamie, is acting a little weird. Like, he bumps into her when everyone's like supposed to be listening to the like parents talk about their kids that are no longer with us, and he just seems really distracted. She doesn't focus too much on it because it's not the time nor place to focus on someone acting strange. It is like a very high emotional place and event that they're at, so like she's just like, oh well, whatever, that's weird, but like, what am I gonna do? And then the next day, she gets her friend Connor knocking on her door, telling her that his brother Jamie is now missing. And she at first wants nothing to do with it. She doesn't want to go back into what happened last year, but she tells them she'll go to the cops, try to get them to investigate and like help that way. But of course they don't listen. They say it's not high risk, it's low risk, so they're not gonna put their energy into it. So Pip takes it on. She's like, fine, I'll do it. If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, because this is weird. This is weird and unusual, so I'm gonna do it. Obviously, she ends up solving it through a lot. She finds out that Jamie was catfished by Miss Layla Mead, and she's trying to figure out who this Layla is, because clearly this person is involved somehow in what happened to him. So she and Ravi and Connor do everything they can to try to figure out. They do a search party, and someone finds a knife, which happens to be a knife that was missing in the Reynolds' house, which is, you know, Jamie's parents' house, because he lives with his parents. So they find a missing knife near the farmhouse where Andy Bell was found. So they're like, that's weird. They call the cops. Cops still don't really think it's anything. They take it into evidence, but they don't really do anything with it. So Pip is still trying to figure out Layla Mead. She finds out that she only contacts people who are 29 or recently 30, but Jamie is only 24. So that's a little weird. And then she finds out she is able to break into his laptop, and she finds out that he lied about his age. He told her that he was 29 turning 30, but he was not. And then he comes clean about lying about his life and his age and everything because he falls hard for this catfish. And Pip is like, she's now like, we have to find this person. We have to find out who they are and what they did. So she goes to text them on a spare SIM card that she has. Or no. She uses Connor's second Instagram to message her, and Layla knows it's Pip. And she's like, how do you know it's me? Like, this is a secret private account. You should know. I'm not even attached to this account. You shouldn't know that I'm messaging you. How do you know? So they all kind of freak out a little bit from that. But then they decide to go to the farmhouse, and they find out that people recently are going there and selling drugs, not doing good things. And she realizes that, like, I guess the leader or like the boss is dating someone that she knows, someone that she thought was involved in the last case that she solved. So she does some digging, and she finds out that this man needed $900. Like, someone was supposed to pay him $900, and they never showed up, so he lost money. And she's like, 900. That's a very specific number. And then she finds out that Jamie was asking to borrow $900 from his family, and he tried stealing it from the place he worked at, which was also where Pip's mom worked. So that's how she found out that he was trying to steal money from his job. So she puts two and two together. She's like, Jamie needed $900. That's very specific. And this Luke guy lost $900. So she puts it together. Luke lent Jamie $900, and Jamie never paid it back. So she goes to Luke and is like, this is suspicious. I know about this. Give me the answers. She gets the answers. Luke was supposed to meet Layla, but it was Jamie. And Jamie was acting really weird. But Jamie ran off, so he couldn't catch him. So she's like, okay, that's weird. And then she's like, well, what did he say? And he's like, he said like child Brown's sick or something. So they Google it, and they find it wasn't child Brown sick or whatever. It was child Brunswick. That's what Jamie was saying, because child Brunswick was a child whose dad was killing kids, and the child was helping him lure the kids into the abduction and their demise. So Pip's like, this person is trying to find child Brunswick because this person would be in the age range that she's trying to find. She's very much wanting someone who is 29, recently 30, and child Brunswick fits that age. So she's like, okay, so we need to figure out who this is in order to find Jamie. They find out that it is Mr. Stanley Forbes. He is the only other person Layla wanted Jamie to meet up with. So they decide to lure him in. Now, they don't know 100%, but they're pretty sure. So Pip gets a spare SIM card, puts it in her phone so her number's different, texts Stanley and tells him to meet. She's like, hey, it's Layla, meet at the farmhouse. And he's like, okay, I'll be right there. That basically, like, confirms for them. So Ravi and Connor break into Stanley's house to try to see if they can find Jamie or clues to where he is, while Pip kind of confronts Stanley. She's the lookout, but when he gets there, he like realizes she's not there, so he goes to leave and she's like steps on. She's like, oh, wait, I know who you are. And they have like this whole conversation about what went on, and Stanley like comes clean. He's like, yes, it is me, I did that, I'm sorry. And he's just I don't know, he just seems so like defeated, doesn't know what to do. And he's like, I just wanted to start over, I just wanted to try to be better. I was that kid, I did those things, I'm awful for it, but I was trying to be better. And Pip's like, okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone who you are, you could still have this life, but I need to know about Jamie. And he's like, yes, Jamie's fine, he's locked in my spare bathroom, like, we made a deal, is once we find Layla, we're gonna let Jamie free and pay Layla off. Little did they know, Layla, the real Layla, was there. And Layla is in fact Mr. Charlie Green, Pip's new neighbor from 4 doors down. And he's out for revenge because apparently Child Brunswick's, or like his dad's last victim was his twin sister, who was only 8 years old. And so he wants revenge. And because the dad died in prison, he's going after Child Brunswick, get his revenge on him. And unfortunately, Stanley does not make it out alive. Charlie does get what he wants, and he ends up burning down the farmhouse. Pip witnesses it all. She tries to get Charlie not to fire. Unfortunately, he doesn't listen to her, and she tries to save Stanley, even though he's got like 6 bullet holes. So she pulls him out and is like trying to do chest compressions, but he's dead, so it's not working. And she ends up like breaking his ribs trying to get him to wake up. The paramedics and everyone comes. They take her to the station to like get the story, roll her out. And she's just not even there. Like, she just hears the gunshot and everything, and she doesn't realize what's happening, and she's just kind of going through the motions, but she's not there. And then it like fast forwards to Stanley's funeral, and like most of the town is so against it that they're protesting at his funeral that Pip worked hard to make perfect for Stanley, because she believes that he did not deserve that. He was trying to fix his mistakes in a way that he could without people knowing who he truly was. And this kind of pushes her over the edge, because she's just got like this fire inside of her now. She's so mad that Charlie got away and that nothing ended the way she wanted. The only good that came out of it was Jamie being alive and well. So she kind of goes off on those people, and her dad has to like pull her back to continue like the funeral. And then it jumps like 6 days, and they're at like a little get-together barbecue to like just celebrate life and that Jamie's okay. and Pip and Jamie kind of have a little heart-to-heart, and they agree to live life happily and just live fully for Stanley because he didn't get that chance fully. So yeah, and then it ends with them going back home from the barbecue, and Pip trying to find where Charlie and his wife went because she wants justice. Understandably so. So that's where this book ends off, and then my next video will be my review on As Good as Dead, and then I don't know if I'm gonna review the novella. The novella is like barely 100 pages, so I probably won't do a review on that. And from what I remember, it's literally just like Pip and her friends doing like a fake murder mystery type thing. It's like a murder mystery dinner thing. So I probably won't do a review on that, but nonetheless, next week it will be As Good as Dead, and then we'll be done with the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. I'm so excited. The last book is my favorite, so I'm excited to get back into it, revisit the terror. Honestly, the third book is, in my opinion, scarier and more traumatizing and just overall darker than the last two. So I'm excited to get back into it. But I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, give me a like, comment down below other books or series that you would like to see from me. Ow, that hurt. And don't forget to subscribe, because I know you watching are not subscribed, so you should subscribe. Do it, subscribe, listen to the voice in your head and subscribe. Anyway, I will see you guys next week with another video, and I hope you guys have a good day and a good week, and I will see you. Bye.